Listen up, because I'm going to rant about this, so just bear with me for a second. I got a lot to say, and I'm a little bit pissed off right now. It finally got to me. I just finished an inspection, and it was a horrible flip. It's like my fifth one in the last week. And the part that I think is bothering me the most is that I know these buyers are trying to find the only homes that they can afford. And the real problem is that the part that's really getting to me is that as a society, just generally, nobody gives a shit about each other anymore. We care so little about our fellow human beings that we can't even just make things safe. Like, we're perfectly okay flipping a house with a bunch of electrical defects, covering things up, taping things up, painting over mold. Just sell somebody your problem and move on with the money. And it's starting to get to me. As a home inspector, seeing real estate become what it is, I'm telling you, something has to happen. Like, how it is that we as a whole society haven't just marched down to our government buildings and just stomped our feet and screamed and yelled to the point where something happens and something changes. These people are being pressured into waiving inspections and buying garbage because, I don't know if anybody's noticed, the American dream is getting further and further out of everybody's reach. And I don't want to get all political or, all crazy about this, but I'm looking at people struggling. Their option is to rent garbage and live in slumlord places, or try to buy a house and have realtors trying to scam them and rip them off. Realtors getting pissed off at home inspectors because we're telling people the truth. Hey, there's a problem, right? How did we devolve to this point in society where we're just okay with this shit being normal and being normalized? I wish you guys knew what it was like sometimes to be a home inspector, because it's the only job that I can think of where you get punished and you get hated for being good at your job. You go into a house and you find all the problems and you tell the buyer, hey, here's all the stuff you're buying with this house, and somebody's going to be pissed off at you. They call you deal killers. Okay, if you even knew how many agencies around me have labeled me a deal killer and won't refer work to me. Wrap your mind around that for a second. Realtors would be happy referring you to a crappy home inspector so that you don't kill their deal and mess up their commission. It's so unethical that you can't believe people aren't being thrown in prison for this shit. It just finally got to me today, man. My client, she's an older lady on the verge of retirement. This is the second house that I've inspected for her, and it's the same problem again. It's just a terrible, terrible flip. Every outlet in the house had a defect. Half the lights didn't work. The seller was there telling her that he's a master electrician and everything's great. Anyway, I just wanted to vent a little bit. Thanks for listening. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and keep doing what I do. And I'm going to hope that things start to change for the better. And next year when I retire, I'm going to become very vocal about a lot of these people and a lot of this bullshit.